is it always raining when I decide to start one of these videos? Seems to be always raining when I do this. It's sad. Look at that. Look at the ground. Look how wet it is out here. So I'm sitting there and I'm taking the fattest dump the world has ever seen in their life. Yeah. I started thinking, it's like, Carnage, you know what? I don't think you have any type of mob farm that's actually good. I need a lot of ender pearls. I have a mob farm right there, but it's nasty. It's old. It's used. It's gross. We don't want that. I was thinking that maybe I should do a mob farm in the game. So I found this deep mob learning stuff. And apparently what it is, a mob farm without the mob farm. Freaking awesome, right? Pretty easy to get into, right? Super simple, right? Wrong. Not at all. It requires hella power from what I was reading about. So today, that's our goal. Our goal is to take this that you see right here, all of this right here, and we're gonna turn big boy stuff. So after doing a bit of research, right, after looking at some things, looking at our options and everything, I think I came up with the idea that we're going to use Mechanism's gas burning generator, which is this thing right here. We're gonna use this. So we have to get a little bit of stuff going in order to do this. We got to get completely into Mechanism to get this going. But that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with making some basic Mechanism stuff. Like, for example, we got to make the smelter. We got to make the stuff. We got to make the things. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, we got to smelt down a lot of material to get this going. So we're going to come over here and throw all this in here. Oh, we have some gold. You know, I actually forgot that gold was in there. We could have used that last video. Oh well. Well, that's melting down. I have an okay idea of what we're going to do with the factory. I'm not too sure what type of decoration we're going to go with right now. I do have an idea of how I want the factory to lay out. I just want to warn everyone watching this video right now. I am not the best builder. Okay, I'm a little slow in the head, like a very waxed egg. So I don't judge me too much when we get into the building here. I'm really not the greatest. So everyone who knows me knows that I'm probably the most impatient person you're ever gonna meet. I don't feel like sitting around waiting for these to pour, so we're gonna go ahead and expand these out because yeah, I'm not waiting. I'm way too lazy for that. I almost died right there. That scared the shit out of me. I thought it was all ogre. Anyways, get back to building. Maybe we take this a little safer now. Yeah, I don't want to fall back in there. That was close. Holy crap, look at my health. We were burning. Now, we got to get a lot of steel, okay? We need, like, a lot of steel. And I was going to originally make it the way that the game normally wants you to make it, but I realized that we can just use tinkers. And tinkers, over here, really helps making this stuff simpler. It is way faster. Some liquid coal, some liquid iron turns into steel. So this is how we're gonna make our steel. Simple, fast, easy, and there it goes. Ba ba da ba, and it's that simple. We're rocking here. Yeah, we kind of ran out of iron. Iron blocks. I decided that while that's all going, we're gonna go ahead and make an auto harvester and put our potatoes into a crate. I'll grab that real quick. That should be pretty easy to do. How would we make one of those? Boop. Now this right here is going to get placed like this. And we want this right here to pretty much output all the potatoes it harvests into a crate. Now all we need to do is stick down the crate, go ahead and connect the cable, give it power, and then set the work area, and voila, we're good. Really only want it to do like a 9x9, I guess. There we go! Look at that! And now we'll have unlimited food forever. Alright, now that we're done getting sidetracked with the potatoes, time for us to decide where we're going to build our power plant at. Maybe we make it over here. We'll go ahead and build us a little area over here to do this, and then I guess I'll get back when we're done here. What we're going to be going for is we're looking to make a gas burning generator factory. The way this is going to work is we're going to have our crops over behind us there. You see those crops back there? Look at those crops. See those crops back there? We're going to take those crops and turn them into biomass, which will then turn that into energy, and then we'll use that energy to do our mob spawn and then take over the world. Now, I have no idea how the hell I'm going to build this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Let's go make our generators first, though. Let's just make ourselves 4 of these. Oh, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So 4 of these is what we're going to start with. So what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and come over here and set these down. Perfect. Just like that. That's how we want it. Okay. We got to start making the rest of this stuff. For example, we need a lot of water for this system, so we're going to go make our infinite water sources right now. If you look at me, I'm more powerful than I ever was before, child. I got myself a remote. Watch this, children. Watch me do things. Ooh. I have no idea how this works. I just made 64 buckets. I have 2 machines that's going to require lots of water. I don't want to use power to power those machines. We get out of that. We hold this. Right? Right? Oh! Would you look at that, boys? We finally got this shit. Now we got the water supplies to run the machines that's gonna apply the gases that's gonna run these things. And with that being done, we need to make the machine that's going to separate the oxygen and hydrogen, and they're called electrolytic separators. We need 2 of these. All right, looking good, looking good. And now we have to make the machine that's actually going to create the fuel, and they're called pressurized reaction chambers, and we'll need 2 of these as well. Now this right here is where things get a little crazy. We have to make this stuff. And this isn't normally an issue. We just got to figure out what is the most optimal. I think melons are the best way to go. We got to make a melon farm here. All right, we got to make a really large melon farm. We're going to build it out this way. Here's where we're going to build it, out this. It has to be a 15 by 15. I've never actually made one this large, so I'm a little curious to see how well this is going to go. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go bone meal or melons. You know, we've never made a bed. This is literally the first bed I've ever made. That's it. I've been on this world for like 40 hours, and that's the first bed I've ever made. Alright, so with the melon farm done, as you can see right there, there's some melons already growing. I want to go ahead and build a greenhouse around this, and I'm feeling like a framework of oak logs and maybe some stained glass to cover it in with glowstone for lighting. We'll see how it looks when it's over. Go ahead and build this here perimeter, if you know what I mean, Obi-Wan. Alright, so we got the bottom layer done. It's just kind of just a basic square. Had to decide how we're going to do the roof, though. Just look at him. Look at him and all his evilness. Little spawn of Satan. Be gone, thought! Alright, well, now that that's over, let's go ahead and continue building this. And we're kind of going with this modern look. Anyways, time to go ahead and fill in the glass. Yeah, I might have forgot about the lights. We're just going to use some chiseled glowstone. It'll look good and it's pretty easy to do. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a little melon farm. This right here is going to feed all the melons into a crafter, break them down into melon pieces, get crushed, and then feed it to those machines behind us. That's not where they're going to go. That's just temporary. I just needed to visualize what I was doing. And those 4 things in the back is going to be what gives us all of our power. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Now it was time for us to go ahead and make the automated process of creating the biofuel that we're going to use to make the fuel. I had this recorded, but unfortunately my recording got corrupted at this point, so we have to start off where it started off being okay. My bad, guys. We got the harvesting, crafting, storage, crushing, storage. We have 343 stacks of this. I think it's time for us to start working on our power now. Our little infinite lava generation over there is not going to cut it when we really get into mob learning. So, and to do that, we have to set these up correctly. So this has to be an electrolytic separator into a pressurized reaction chamber with all of these going inside of there, which isn't too big of a deal, honestly. Alright guys, so we went ahead and made an infinite lava generation thing over here. We did the same thing over there for our lava farm, but just for you guys who might want to know how to make it, all you have to do is make a automatic user, a cobblestone generator of whatever tier you want, a cauldron, a torch, and some piping. You stick the generator underneath the automatic user, and it builds up the cobblestone, puts the cobblestone into the cauldron turns it into lava, and then the pipe pumps it out to wherever you want it to go. First things first comes the power generation. That's pretty much this. That's our power generation. And then we need a PRC for each one of these. PRC, PRC. And then we need an electrolytic separator for each of these. Just like that. You'll need a water supply here and a water supply there. Let's get some fluid ducts. Get these bad boys filled with water. But first, I just want to see if this is actually going to work or not. That's the big question. And there we go. Look at that. We got ourselves a little automated system right there. Whatcha? Pretty good if you ask me, actually. I find that to be pretty solid. Alright, and as per law, it's time for us to go and decorate our little energy room. I want to go with this Greek feeling with like an arched doorway and some pillars in the corners. I'm not sure what blocks we're going to use, so let me go grab some marble and some quartz, and we'll see what we can come up with here. Alright, now I have to decide what type of archway I want to go with. I want to go with the really, like, Athena Greek style. So I'm going to throw out some ideas here and we'll see what we can come up with right now. And this is what I came up with. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I think I did alright. Now we have to go with the roof, and I think the roof's going to be really hard. So give me a minute. I'll throw out some ideas, maybe do a little brainstorming, and get back with you. Alright, that's the build we're gonna go with in the front. I kinda like it. That's like an Athena's thing. The anti-blocks right there, the reason why I used them is because they fade with the light. They have like a fade effect, and I really like that fade effect. You can see how it goes from like a teal to a blue. They're really cool. They interact with light differently than normal blocks do. So that's the reason why I went with them. Probably not the best looking block I could use. It just looks nice in my eyes. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. I actually had a lot of fun with this. I'm not a person that really builds a lot, and I don't really design buildings, so it's something I'm trying to get better at, and I'm trying to learn to do a lot better than what I'm doing now. And to be honest with you, this was cool. I mean, the melon farm was the beginning. I like it. It's not the greatest. I'm sure people could do better. For me, that was a really big step, and this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever actually built. It's probably complete dog water to someone like It's a Cookie God and all those guys. Those guys built some crazy cool stuff. But for me, this is cool. I enjoyed this thing a lot. I thought this was really, really, really pretty. Has a really big Greek feeling to it. And I was going to close all this in right here. I was going to close all this in with glass as I got it in my inventory right here. But decided that it doesn't really fit the feel. That if I put glass in here, I feel that it just ruins the feel of this place. It really does feel nice just having it open to the air like this. Just, I don't know. This feels good. But anyways, guys, there's the end of episode 3. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. For all of you who made it to the end, I fucking love every one of you. Next episode, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I feel that we might delve into some actual mob farm, the deep learning. That's kind of what we said. Here's all my test blocks for different shapes and chiselness. But I think next video we might get into the actual deep mob learning now that we have the power. Or we might get into just organizing our base a bit, because we do need to do some organization. Get into like applied energistics, we need to do compact machines, and there's a lot to do. Many, many things to do. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call that there. That's the end of it. I love all of you. I hope all of you have fantastic fucking days. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace.